Now, we've reached the last week of Women's History Month, and it's been an interesting one to say the least. As you know, since the month began on a Tuesday, we decided to use each additional Tuesday to highlight women, their triumphs, and the challenges they still face. And with today being the last Tuesday, I thought it only appropriate I close the month by talking about the women's history being made right now. Now, I knew from the moment it was announced that she was President Biden's choice that Judge Ketanji Brown Jackson's Supreme Court confirmation hearing was going to be a 3-day horror show. I knew that Republicans questioning her would, in their attempts to debase Judge Jackson, attack her in the vilest of ways. I knew there was nothing they wouldn't stoop to, that nothing would be off limits. I knew that because her credentials are impeccable, they'd have to make stuff up. I knew they would shout and grandstand, asking some of the most asinine questions while throwing barely veiled racist attacks. And I knew that they would act like petulant children. And I knew that she would have to sit there and absorb it all.
How important is your faith to you?
Can you provide a definition for the word woman?
Do you agree with this book that is being taught with kids that babies are racist?
Senator,
did you catch the sigh? Did you catch the sigh? That is the sound you make when you are confronted with intellectual inferiors who think they're your superior. I knew it was coming, but that didn't make it hurt any less. The clips you just saw were just a sliver of what Judge Jackson was subjected to. Her intelligence was questioned, her character repeatedly assailed. At one point, it was implied that she was a liar, and yet she endured it all. And when Amy Coney Barrett was in the same position, I was told that her being seated was a victory for all women, and that she was a role model for young girls everywhere. Now, I've heard the same for Judge Jackson with one caveat, that she's a role model for black girls, which is, of course, important. But shouldn't every little girl look at her in the way that her daughter does? Judge Jackson will be confirmed. A black woman of high intelligence and even higher patience and grace is going to sit on our nation's highest court. And try as they might, they can't stop it. When that history is made, it will be a glorious victory, and not just for women and girls of every shade. It's a victory for all of us. And in fact, I think Senator Cory Booker, directly addressing Judge Jackson, said it best.
You have earned this spot. You are worthy. You are a great American.